grab your laptop, a glass of wine, and sit back and relax, listening to some of the most spectacular music out there online right now. And the reason it's online is because the Colorado Music Festival has gone online. So take a listen with my chat here with three of the actual musicians and performers from the event. Peter, let's start with you. What's 2020's festival all about?
Well, it's actually going to be really exciting, as it turns out, because it's virtual and because it's more or less done, everyone's going to be watching on computer. It's an opportunity to get closer, actually, to the musicians than you usually would from the audience to the stage. And so we've got all kinds of wonderful things lined up, which I think are going to be really exciting.
So walk us through what these virtual performances feel like. From my side, as somebody at home taking a listen, what's the experience going to be like?
Well, first of all, there'll be a little bit more introduction, a little bit more chat, sometimes with the musicians to explain, what they're doing and how they do it. But then the performances actually will be direct from wherever the location was. We had one already from Chautauqua Auditorium with the Takash Quartet, and we have fabulous artists playing from various places, including one actually came to my home to perform a concert, Augustin Adelich. And that was really incredibly exciting because he played the violin, 4 pieces on the violin solo, and then he turned around and sat down at my piano and played a piece on the piano. I didn't even know he could play the piano. So it's really the unexpected.
Yeah, the unexpected, and expect to be moved. Every one of these performances that I've peeked into has been so overwhelmingly beautiful. So it's absolutely worth checking out. We want to switch over now and start chatting now with 2 of our principal musicians. We're joined by Jeffrey Work and Donna Parks. And Donna, let's start with you. Let's talk about the instruments that you play and what it feels like to participate in something like this.
I play trombone. I'm principal trombone with the festival orchestra, and I have only ever played the trombone. I started when I was 9, had wonderful music educators in my elementary school, loved the sound of the trombone, and it just became my passion and my life. So I get to do wonderful things like the music festival in Colorado.
And what really draws you to the trombone? Why is that your instrument?
Something about the quality of the sound just resonates with me. It makes sense to me. I really enjoy just creating that sound and find that those brass sounds are, for me, really some of the most beautiful in the orchestra.
Absolutely. And Jeff, you are a brass player as well. You play the trumpet.
I do. Don't hold it against me.
Let's talk about your instrument. You're full of brass jokes, which I absolutely appreciate. But on a more serious note, what is this passion that you have for this instrument?
Well, I think for me, the trumpet is the cavalry coming over the ridge at the end of the movie to the rescue. It's a very heroic, beautiful sound. I think it sometimes gets short shrift. On the lyrical side, it can sing very, very beautifully and very, very gently. But it is fun to come to the rescue at the end of the symphony after waiting for all my colleagues to do unbelievable amounts of work before I come and blast my head off.
Oh, wow. That's a good description of your particular instrument. What is it about these virtual performances that you think people should tune in for?
I agree with the comments before that it really gives you a little bit more of an intimate portrait of what players are actually doing while they're playing. It's so up close. When we're making these recordings in our homes, you think, my goodness, I sniffled. And that's so loud on the recording, and it won't come across that way to the audience, but it's an intimate portrait of the musicians, including, as Peter said, a lot more chat, which I think is great for our audience, especially since we can't go talk to them at intermission this year.
Right, it kind of takes that fourth wall down. So let's really dive in, Peter, into some of the other unique experiences we're going to get this season as we continue to interact virtually.
Well, a couple of the things we're doing, the brass group will play Copeland's Fanfare for the Common Man. They're playing from probably 7 or 8 different cities across America and coordinating it like that. It's really exciting, and a couple of Sousa marches as well. Lots of really fascinating things. And at the end of the summer, the whole orchestra will play 2 movements of Beethoven's 7th Symphony from, 30 different cities, 35 different cities. It'll be pretty exciting.
Wow, you guys have done so much work to coordinate all of this, and you're not leaving the kids out either. So let us know about this online youth seminar you have.
Yeah, it's during the week, July 20 to 24 or so. We're going to be doing 3 sessions. I'll be doing one of them, and Wang Jie, the composer, will do one, and Harumi Rhodes from the Tokash Quartet will do another one. And it's be an opportunity for the kids to come on, play for us, get some comments, have a little chat about what it's like to be a musician, and just ask them anything that they want to know. So we want to always include the young generation.
For more information about the Colorado Music Festival, go to coloradomusicfestival.org. There are free virtual performances by musicians from all around. Now, Thursday evenings through July 30th is when these take place. And this year, they also include a youth musician seminar. Again, learn more by visiting coloradomusicfestival.org.